backend of the LearnNova, which I created as a RAG model and which compares the given assignment as a input as a context from the teacher and the assignment which will be given from the student as the answer key and will be comparing both and giving the personalized output. So this is the RAG model which I have created using the LangChain technology. As you can see over here, I've imported the Gemini API key which will be running as an LLM for our RAG model. So it gives the uh, personalized output using our RAG model. So in another cell, I have created the template which takes context, that is the answer key which I have provided, and the question which will be provided by the user, and make the chain, which is the feature of a LangChain, and gives the output. Secondly, I'm extracting the question.txt, which is context.txt, in the form of txt form as we have as the user is providing the PDF form over here. Next, if once the context is provided, you can ask the question and it will give you response using our chain model which we have created over here. As you can see, the output is given correctly and working flawlessly. Next, we have splitting the context.txt into different chunks. Being precise, I have uh, divided into 500 chunks which overlapping with 50 models, which is stored in the documents and gets split into different documents, which is the metadata which we have provided as a context for our RAG model. The same thing is done with the answer.txt, which will be provided by the students. Over here, we are using Hugging Face to embed our given documents, context.embedding and user.embedding. These both embedding are embedding the documents which we have created in this tool cell. Then we are storing those two embedding into vector database, which is Pinecone, in the form of vectors, which we can use later. Now in this cell, we are importing those vector databases and comparing two vectors to give the output, and that output will be stored in output file, which gets stored over here, and we will fetch that output in the front end that that you just saw in the front end. So after running this cell, you get the output as C. The user provided question was what is P for, and his answer was Hariom, which is incorrect. So our model detects that and spit out the correct answer over here and gives the relevant score for it. As I know this model is not optimized yet, we need to work on it. But for just working sec, we have created this model. So for that, it should be fine working. And over here, we're deleting the database, clearing the database for each time after the output is get rendered, and that's the backend. We have created the APIs using Fast API, which is over here. So we have total three APIs which we are making use of. First is the post API, which is used to upload the context of the data. That means the answer shape from the uh, feature which will be provided as a context.pdf in this route. Secondly, slash student upload is the post API where student will upload his PDF or assignment in the form of PDF. And thirdly is post, again the post API, which get the output and prints the output to the user. That's the fast API. This is the backend of LearnNova. Thank you.